Hi guys, welcome back to the video here on Rogue Warrior, and Fortnite has recently announced that Chapter 3 will be next season. Yeah, we're not gonna have a Season 9 or Season X, we're going straight into Chapter 3 right after this. And yeah, in this video we'll be talking about any possible updates that'll happen in Chapter 3 and how this end of the season is gonna play out. And yeah, any major things that might come up that actually might spike a popularity and for Fortnite. And yeah, that'll be this video, so please like this video and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So first up, at the end of the season, we're gonna have a live event that's gonna take us into Chapter 3, I believe on December 5th. And yeah, it's gonna be called The End, the same exact as it was called for Chapter 1's end of chapter live event. It was called The End. And yeah, we're gonna go straight into Chapter 3 right after that event. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things building up. So one thing we know for sure from leaks is that the whole entire map will be covered in corruption, and the map is gonna destabilize. And when they mean by destabilize, they mean by everything's things are just gonna get involved here and there. We have the mechs already in the game, which by the way, I thought it was gonna be a problem, but it's super fun. And yeah, end of chapter, they're just bringing everything out into the game. And yeah, there's been leaks that at the end of the chapter, they're gonna unvault every single weapon that lost each and every vote for, each and every vote we had throughout the season. We're just gonna unvault everything that lost. So by then, we're gonna have so many things in the game, it's gonna be pretty crazy. And that's how you end a chapter, that's how you do it. You're gonna build up the hype. And yeah, so what does this mean for Fortnite? So we're gonna have a new chapter, and I don't know about you guys, but we just don't have the same hype as we had during Season X. Everyone was waiting for Chapter 2, and people were like, man, this is gonna be a whole entire new game. And I remember that was a really hype, and everyone who played FN that was slowly going off from it, Season X was not that good, all came back for Chapter 2, almost everyone, and even some new players. And now for Chapter 2 to 3, it's not there as it used to be. And one thing they can do is just build hype, because they're gonna unvault weapons throughout the season. And we only have a few weeks left for the season, and we're gonna everything's just gonna go crazy. So if you want to play FN, this is the time to play. So what we really need to do is just hope that Fortnite just needs to add something that will really change and make the game different. And they've been doing that throughout this whole entire chapter. In theory, Chapter 2 was technically Chapter 2 was much better than Chapter 1. Chapter 1, the only reason we think it's better most of the time is just because of nostalgia, and we just had more fun. And Chapter 2, we added so much more things that if they were in Chapter 1 and they were nostalgic, people would think those were the best seasons. And yeah, that's the problem. The game has been going on for a long time, and all these things, they're starting to get old, right? So we need something brand new, fresh. And yeah, there's been some new leaks of some physics added to the game. We're gonna go from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, I believe. And yeah, that's gonna improve the physics of the game a lot, and which also is gonna help add the sliding mechanic. The sliding mechanic is gonna really spice up the game, because I don't know how we're gonna control it, especially on controller, but yeah, I'm excited. And yeah, we're gonna slide, and just imagine this right now. If that had a sliding mechanic, it'll be kind of weird. It just glitch, it just won't go with the builds. It will be really weird. So this new Unreal Engine will have a lot of new opportunities. Not just the sliding mechanic, we're gonna get a lot of new things. Because Unreal Engine, once you upgrade it, you get a lot of new things. From Chapter 1 to Chapter 2, we got water, and not water, we got to swim in the water. And that was the biggest new mechanic we've had from that transition, which I think something like that if they add in Chapter 3, which will really make the game feel really nice. Talking about new mechanics, we can't forget about the leak, where we had, not a leak, but the announcement a long time ago about weapon modding and just modding in the actual game. And yeah, this is something that's gonna really, it's gonna be something creative, right? When Creative launched, there was a whole new aspect to Fortnite, and millions of content you could do in that game mode. And something like that is gonna just be the same for modding. And modding, it's gonna bring so many opportunities to the game. Just think about Minecraft. so much content because like content creators, they mod the game so that you're not just stuck on the game itself. You can just make it your own, and you can make it suitable for what content you want to do. And if you can do that with Fortnite, that will be pretty insane. Like, just think about it. Right now we have creative, but if you just take this is like creative, but we're gonna take it to a whole nother level where talented coders or modders will get their hands on Fortnite and make something really nice, and hopefully a new and really nice product will emerge. And yeah, I think this is a really good idea, and again, with Unreal Engine 5, this is gonna become possible. And yeah, weapon modding also will be there, so we're gonna have weapon attachments, which will hopefully, you know, I don't know, maybe a scope or suppressed thing, I don't know, something like that, which will make the game more dynamic and more exciting, because we need something like that. And instead of just adding new weapons, we could have these like add-ons, so you can just build your weapon, and not like crafting. I know crafting failed in Season 6, like I just didn't like crafting, but instead we could have a good AR, but you could just find parts and upgrade it to something that's really nice. With attachments, we also have attachments for vehicles. So I don't really know what vehicle attachments we're gonna have. Right now the only vehicle attachment we have is the chonk tires. And those tires, I mean, when they released, I thought they were gonna add a lot of new mods, but since then, nothing really has come. But I'm really excited what they can actually bring to this game, because they can add turrets to the cars, maybe, I don't know, extra fuel, I don't know, something to the car to make it go faster. A lot of things, there's a lot of opportunities for Fortnite to do here. And again, these are the type of things that Fortnite needs to do to really bring back their game. So how is this chapter going to end? So right now, the residents of the island are constructing this sort of base next to Pleasant Park, and this base is probably going to be used to fight against the Cube Queen. So and then we have this leak in a render that shows like this completed base, and in this base we have TNTina's rocket, Brutus's punching bag, and a lot of things, like a lot of characters from Season 2, and this really just gives really just gives it away that we're gonna have these characters come back to fight against, you know, the Cube King, because this is the end of the chapter and everything is gonna come down to this. So the season will end in the live event where there's gonna be a massive black hole or something like that in the middle of the island that will pop up, or something will happen like that when we defeat the Cube Queen. So we're gonna get sucked into that, and then we're gonna go through the middle of the map, and we're gonna meet the other island, or chapter 3 island, on the other side. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna go under the map. And yeah, Tabor Hill has used the words flip side a lot, and I think this confirms that, you know, the chapter 3 map will be on the flip side of the chapter 2 map that we're on right now. And yeah, that just seems really like logical, because if you've seen Agent Jonesy in those past season trailers, and when he comes from the IO base that's under the map, he goes through the, uses the 0 point energy, goes through, and he goes under, and it just pops up on our island, which could mean that we're gonna go to the IO base and we're gonna go to that world or something like that. So yeah, that might just show how the chapter 3 island will just come to be. So one thing that Fortnite can do for chapter 3 to really bring back the game is just don't screw it up with anything. Like, don't add anything OP, something so crazy that people just won't be ready to accept, or just don't ruin the game with collabs, which is really annoying. And I feel like just doing too much for that. Like, collabs, we don't need that many collabs, and at this point no one really cares for them except for the people that are fans at whatever the collab is happening for. And just, yeah, I think a lot of people can agree with this. We don't need collabs. I think they just need to stop with those collabs. Just stop with any collab and just work on making good Fortnite skins and working on making their own original content, which was how it was in chapter 1. And yeah, I think Fortnite needs to really do more of that. And other than that, I just really hope that Fortnite comes with something really unique and nice, so that the game will just come back. And yeah, hopefully Fortnite gets back into its peak again by the chapter 3 launch. And yeah. And that's it for the video, guys. I just really hope chapter 3 just really brings back Fortnite back to its prime. Maybe not its prime, but at least it just goes, it spikes in popularity. And yeah, just hopefully something interesting and nice gets added in the next chapter. And yeah, please like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.